Prince Andrew is still listed among the 4 people who can currently stand in for the Queen if she can't carry out her official duties on a temporary basis. On the royal family's official website, royal.uk, he is named after Prince Charles, Prince William and Prince Harry among the people holding the title of Councillor of State. When contacted by express.co.uk over the reasons why the Duke of York is still listed on the firm's website among the holders of this title, a Buckingham Palace spokeswoman said they would not comment and referred back to the royal family's webpage detailing the definition and roles of councillors of state. Royal.uk explains the role of councillor as assigned by law. It reads, "By law, councillors of state include the sovereign's spouse and the next 4 people in the line of succession who are over the age of 21. This means Prince Philip retained the role of Councillor of State between the Queen's accession to the throne in February 1952 to his death in April. Prince Charles is the heir to the throne and first in line to inherit the crown after the end of the Queen's reign. His firstborn Prince William is second in line, followed by his 3 children, all aged under 21. Therefore, Prince Harry, 6th in line to the throne, is counted as the 3rd Councillor of State, followed by Prince Andrew, who became 9th in line to the throne following the birth of Archie Harrison in May 2019 and Lilibet Diana in June 2021. When Prince George, 8, Princess Charlotte, 6, and Prince Louis, 3, reach the age of 21, they will become the next Councillors of State and will replace the Dukes of Sussex and York. The Royal.uk website also reports the position of Councillor of State was provided for in 1937, 1 year after the abdication crisis which saw King Edward VIII step down as sovereign to marry Wallis Simpson. This extraordinary move put his brother King George VI on the throne and positioned the then Princess Elizabeth as the next Queen of the country. The website continued. Shortly after George VI came to the throne in 1936, a new Regency Act was passed which provided a rule for all future reigns. It was at this time that the new office of Councillor of State was created to cover short-term absences where a regency would be unnecessary. Prior to 1937, Royal.uk also said, Regency Acts were drafted and passed only in necessity. Councillors of State can carry out most of the sovereign's duties, including attending Privy Council meetings, signing routine documents and receiving the credentials of new ambassadors to the United Kingdom. However, Royal.uk states there are some core constitutional functions that may not be delegated to Councillors of State, including appointing a Prime Minister, creating peers, and Commonwealth matters. Normally, councillors can't dissolve Parliament, unless Her Majesty expressly instructs them. In August, it emerged one of the accusers of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, Virginia Giuffre, filed a civil lawsuit in New York claiming Prince Andrew had abused her on 3 occasions in 2001 when she was under the age of 18. The Duke of York has repeatedly denied any involvement with Ms. Giuffre. Prince Andrew spoke about his association with Epstein in a Newsnight special with Emily Maitlis aired in November 2019. During the interview, he was asked about Ms. Giuffre's allegations, to which he replied, "I can absolutely categorically tell you it never happened." Prince Andrew also said he had no recollection of ever meeting this lady, none whatsoever. Following the Newsnight program, The Duke of York faced backlash for his association with Epstein and was accused by critics of failing to show sympathy to the tycoon's victims. A few days later, he announced he was stepping back from royal duties for the foreseeable future. In a statement, he said to unequivocally regret my ill-judged association with Jeffrey Epstein and said he deeply sympathized with Epstein's victims. Related articles. Charles provokes furious fan reaction on anniversary of Diana's death. Queen's witty personality laid bare by former aide Omid Scobie hits out at palace over silence on racism.